Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your weekly reading for May 5th to the 14th. This is for Taurus Sun and Rising. And if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. I also use astrology and my guides to help bring you a lot more clarity, to get more specific with your reading. Taurus, I do this because I love you and I want you to feel like it's a personal reading rather than a general spread. Lastly, I finally made a video explaining why I use astrology in my readings. I'm going to put it up there. It answers a lot. I get a lot of questions. So I answer a lot of your questions about your rising sign, how to find your rising sign, why the rising sign is important, what my dog's name is, why there's all the questions that come up. But yeah, so I hope you find that useful. I mean, it really does. Astrology does really give, a little bit more insight. I wouldn't even say a little bit. I'd say a lot of it more insight into your readings. Now, this week, Taurus, big week. Okay, huge week. Now, technically, I normally do. This would be May 8th to the 14th for the weekly reading, but I'm doing May 5th to the 14th because this eclipse we have to include. Very powerful eclipse, especially for you, Taurus. I know you've been going through it. And, I'm just very excited for you now. Because this is going to be a purging, and I want you to see it as a purging and letting go of the things that you don't need. There's going to be some things eclipsed out of your life as well, and I want you to know that. This eclipse, first, as you know, Taurus, maybe you don't, that's why I'm going to tell you, we've had these eclipses have been in the Taurus Scorpio axis for a while now, all right? And so you were last year could have been tough for you because not only was that happening, Jupiter was in your 12th house, so you're coming out of a pretty deep year. There could have been a lot of things that you saw very unfavorably, all right? But we're finally moving forward. This is the last eclipse in Scorpio, all right? So I want you to think, okay, if you saw my monthly reading, I want you to think about what happened May 15th, 2022. There could be something that comes around that time, especially when it comes to partnerships. This eclipse is in your 7th house of partnerships, okay? Whether love or career, all right? So again, one thing I want to mention here's a great analogy for you, Taurus. And I've made this analogy before, but think about cooking soup at home, okay? You turn on the burner of your stove. There's energy, okay? The soup boils. That's the day of the eclipse. You turn off the burner, there's still energy. So some of y'all may have felt this eclipse even a month ago. Some of y'all may feel the effects of this eclipse this entire week, maybe for a month, or for some of y'all, for 6 months. I mean, this is a powerful eclipse. I always say, think of just with a full moon. That's like Clark Kent turning into Superman. That's how powerful it is. Now, with an eclipse, it's Clark Kent turning into Superman drinking 10,000 energy drinks, okay? And then Superman says, after he drinks the energy drinks, he says, I didn't like that. But at least it's not kryptonite, okay? So this is going to be a powerful shift. You're going through a powerful shift because if you saw your monthly reading, you're moving into the best year of your life. Perfect timing. Jupiter is moving into your sign. Jupiter, the planet of good luck, good fortune, prosperity, expansion, growth. So you are moving into the best year that you've had since 2011. Yeah, I'm correcting myself because it isn't the best year of your life. It is the best year that you've had since 2011, 2012. Very excited for you. Very, very excited for you, Taurus, okay? As we know, Venus and Mars are also getting together. They're getting together up there in the sky, in the sign. Ooh. You see that? I'm flipping the cards and there you go. There's your sign. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. So if that comes up in your reading, that's, I take that as a sign, but I don't do jumpers. So if it shows up in your reading, then definitely, wow, huge, big time news for you. But again, Taurus, let's get started with your reading. Let's see what's going on for you for this week. All right, Taurus. And last thing I was going to say, just expect a lot of change in your career, okay? Pluto did go into Aquarius, all right? So, hey, big changes in your career. That's to come, all right? So, this, again, for Taurus, Sun, and Rising for the week of May 5th to the 14th. So, Taurus, like I said earlier, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. It really does help my channel. It really does give the best overview. Sorry, gosh. Who am I? Okay, who am I? Who says that? Messing up my lines like that. I guess it is a Tuesday afternoon. Evening, I should say. Secondly, Taurus, that video again, answers a lot of your questions, and so hopefully you'll get a chance to look at it because I do get a lot of questions, and a lot of them are repeat questions, but it really does have to do with like rising signs, why I use astrology, my dog's name, all of that. All right, so Taurus, I love you. Look at this. I love you. You're amazing. I love you, and you're moving into the best. I'm not even joking. Look at your spread here. Look at your spread. You want to talk about it? Let's do it. Let's get started. You got the Three of Swords. In your past. In your past. In your past. And that is important to know. This is the card of heartbreak. This is the card of, there's a lot of grief and loss attached to this card, and a lot of it's going up here. Remember, even though it's the heartbreak card, it's still the sword suit. The sword's the mental suit, okay? What's going on up here? Remember, I said Jupiter has been in your 12th house. You've been in your head a lot these days, okay? I wouldn't even say these days. I'd say these months. I'd say the past year. I'd say you've been going through it, okay? So learn from those things. This is a time. Remember I said that eclipse that we're having on May 5th, use it to be as this cathartic, what's not empowering you, what's not serving you well, let them go. Let them go. This eclipse is going to affect you big time. It's affecting the fixed signs the most, okay? So it's going to affect you again. A lot of y'all, it's going to resonate with partnerships, okay? Some of y'all maybe not, right? It depends on your birth chart, but for Tauruses in general, there could be some things that have to do with partnerships now, all right? Moving forward. All right, moving forward. This is just saying that, things have just been like, all right? Now, look what you got in the heart of your spread. This is a great sign, okay? Even though it looks, I'm not going to lie, it is a card of burden, okay? It's a card of burnout. It's a card of taking on too much, taking on so many responsibilities, just not even having even for some Tauruses, your sense of direction maybe a little off, but 10 is the end of the suit. Going to lay these wands down soon. This is in the heart of your spread. So this week, there's going to be a sense of you having this. Remember I said that, we had, if you saw the monthly, we had that Mercury Kazemi when you have that light bulb moment. Stick to it, okay? Because some of y'all may have realized what you need to do now, okay? So when I say you're laying those wands down, look, these wands are heavy. He can barely take them on by himself, and he can't see where he's going, okay? Look at his head down. It's like that. So this is a week where you feel like it's almost like you're coming to the finish line, all right? But really think about the things that you want, all right? Really get grounded with that. Get really grounded, all right? Bring the things, your dreams, your realities, your passions, bring them down now, all right? The reason I say that is not only did you get the Ten of Wands in the heart of your spread, you got the Knight of Pentacles in your challenge area, all right? So this is someone who is this is very Virgo, first of all right? Fellow Earth side, so you'll relate to this a lot. Very practical, pragmatic. Knights are all active, all right? They're all on a mission. He likes to sow his seeds, reap his rewards, no matter how long it takes. He's in it to win it. Came in your challenge area. So for some of y'all, two things. There could have been something that happened with your finances, and now you have to regroup and rethink this and figure things out, okay? Secondly, some of y'all are possibly mishandling some things. Again, finances is a big thing, but if you think about the pentacles, they're earthbound. So just things in your physical reality, okay? So it could be your job, it could be a relationship, it could be, family related, what resonates with you, all right? There could be some instability or just again, that sense of direction. Again, with that 10 of Wands, And with the Three of Swords in your past, all right, coming out of that, this new sense of direction, all right, it's almost like, again, this eclipse, and I have to keep bringing this up because it is going to affect you immensely, Taurus, immensely, all right? It's going to affect you immensely. And so think about just like purging at this point, detoxifying, just again, getting rid of the things that you do not need, all right? For some Tauruses, them things are just going to naturally eclipse from your life. Don't fight it, okay? Don't fight it, okay? I'm going to tell you why. Now, you got the Five of Pentacles, all right? Up here in your crown, all right? So, what's interesting is that you ruled this card, all right? This is ruled by Taurus. Now, you can see these two people are not in a good place, all right? This is a pretty dark card, all right? It's not physically dark. The reason why is because it's snowing, okay? And so, there you go. That's why it's not so dark. But what makes it really dark is that these people are not wearing any shoes. So it's dark and cold. Okay? Now, here's the thing. Y'all are probably thinking right now, this eclipse can make you feel that, ooh, I'm not in a good place. Or, hey, again, some financial loss, career loss, something that could have happened in your career, or relationships, okay? Remember, pentacles are your physical reality, just, your physical realm, all right? So there could be something where you feel, some of y'all may feel like an outsider, outcast. Some of y'all may feel like someone's holding you back, or something's holding you back, or that there's just disconnect with a partner, or there could be just something this week where it's just like not a great feeling, and you feel like you're left in the cold. You feel like you're not in a good place, especially in a good mental space, like head space. But I want you to see something here. These people are so focused on their plight, they cannot see that they're literally outside of church. So, Taurus, you have so much support around you. Reach out, okay? Reach out. Don't go within at this point. Reach out, branch out. All right. Hit up your LinkedIn community if you need to, if you're job hunting, if you are coming out of a breakup, or, with a partner in love or career, go out with friends, have a great time. Listen, this is a time to just really reach out. Have that support system that you have a support system. Reach out to them if you feel that you need to. Okay, you're going through a lot right now. Okay, this eclipse is going to be really impactful, but you did get the Nine of Cups, and I love this for you. All right, this is I call it the genie in a bottle energy. This is pure, so much joy, so much satisfaction. I mean, the cups aligned over his head, okay? That's a lot of enlightenment. Cups are love, okay? The emotions, wonderment. Again, look how satisfied he is. Look how happy he is. He's good. He's good. It came up in the root of your spread. So this is what you want. There's like things that you want. It's like you have these passions, you have these goals, and you really just want your wishes to come true. Put all your energy there. I talk about energy all the time, right? Remember, I always say it. Match the frequency of the reality you want. You cannot help but get that reality, all right? Albert Einstein, energy. Raise your energy levels. No matter what happens, keep them high. Keep them high. Your support system's really going to help this week, okay? Keep that in mind, all right? Just reach out with friends. Mercury is retrograde in your sign right now, okay, for this week. So, hey, reach out to old friends. Reach out to old, like, childhood friends. Reach out, leave a comment on, a high school friend's, Instagram post. Even if it's just him, chugging from a keg, whatever. I don't even care. Just reach out, leave a comment, say, hey, that was so fun. You look cool. Whatever. Just raise your energy levels this week, okay? Because it's saying that you're coming to the end of something and you're moving into something new. Boom. You got the Empress in your future. When I say things are going to be good for you, they're going to be great for you. Listen, okay, Taurus, first, we know that your ruling planet is Venus, okay? There you go. Ruled by Venus. The Empress is everything. The divine feminine, Miss World, Miss Universe. This is your soul glorified. This is passion. This is pleasure. This is everything, everything, everything. Abundance, abundance, abundance. It's coming. This is in your future. You even see the symbol of Venus right there, and this stone-shaped heart. A lot of protection here. All right, and it. Look at this. Remember what I said. 10. End of the suit. You're coming to the end of all of this. Just like, ooh, taking on too much, feeling like there's no direction, feeling that there's been all these, roadblocks or even curveballs. Coming to the end. 3. Creation. So there's something new coming through that's bringing in a lot of abundance into your life. Now, remember what I said. Next week, Jupiter moves into your sign officially. The planet of good luck, good fortune, prosperity, expansion, profit, all of that. It's moving into your sign. So now we know here, you are moving forward in this auspicious, beautiful way. I mean, you have the Empress in your future. She has the golden scepter in her hand. There's only one of two. She's only one of 2 cards in all of tarot who have the golden scepter. Okay, and so this is creating that abundance, creating that growth. All right, that newness. All right, especially she is pregnant, so the birth of new things. And hey, some of y'all may be pregnant too. All right, may find out you're pregnant, but that golden scepter, it really is. Anything she touches turns to gold. You're golden, especially because, again, ruled by Venus, you're ruled by Venus. The synchronicity is just off the roof. You're golden. I love you, Taurus. Now, let's get to your stuff. If you like this reading, Taurus, by the way, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. I can't even talk at this point. Now, I love hearing from you. And if you're not a commenter, I love emojis. They make my day, especially the random ones that I'm just like, I didn't even know that one existed. It just totally makes my day. And if you're a subscriber, thank you so much for being here. You're amazing. I love you. You're the best. I wouldn't be here without you. So I am truly grateful, and I really do appreciate it. Did you see my dog pick up? She's so cute. Okay, so there you go. Boom. Man, Taurus, this is going to be a game-changing week, okay? And I try to avoid the word life-changing because it's so dramatic that, hey, this is going to be a life-changing week, okay? Remember what I said, that full moon in Scorpio in your 7th house of partnerships. You just got the 2 of Cups. Remember what I said, Venus moving into Cancer. Venus in Cancer. So, even if you were to take all that astrology aside, it's still synchronotic with what's happening with your reading. Take it aside. It's still what's happening in your life. This is the card of 2 becoming 1. This is, in layman's term, the twin flame card, the true love card, the soulmate card, right? You see the caduceus in the middle of the 2 here. I love that. Okay, very old alchemical symbol. It's the 2 serpents around the rod. If you're into yoga, you would know it's like the Kundalini, right? That driving life force, right? That goes up all your 7 chakras, all right, to the divinity, right? This is absolutely, it's like love transcending time and space itself. Now, for you, Taurus, this partnership energy, okay? This is something that's going to be on your mind this week, all right? Whether what resonates for you, is it work or is it love or is it both? Okay. A lot of self-love that's a message coming through for a lot of y'all too. A lot of self-love. Love yourself. Love yourself. Taurus, you're amazing. You're amazing. You know that, right? I love all the Tauruses in my life. So, and y'all are amazing. Listen, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. This is a huge week for you. Okay? This is a huge week for you. Because you got the Tower. All right. So the first message that's coming through for me is almost like nothing can get worse than like the year that you've had. So You're good. Secondly, this is a card of like chaos and destruction, right? This is a card where something happens in your life, an event happens in your life, you didn't see it coming, and it changed everything, and you saw it unfavorably, okay? And it came unexpectedly, and it really changed the course of things, right? This is actually really good for you. This is actually amazing for you. This is in your external factors area. Okay. Now, a lot of people fear this card. Don't fear it. After what you've been through, this is actually the best thing for you. And I'm going to tell you why. First things first, the reason why people fear this card is because it is a card of, sudden life-changing events, right? Things that you didn't see coming. Okay. Some people don't like surprises. Some people don't like change. Let's keep it that way. But you should never fear the Tower card because when you do, you're already creating a blockage for yourself, okay? You're already creating a blockage, so never fear it. 2, the Tower moment, it doesn't happen to you, it happens for you, all right? Think about what comes after the Tower, all right? So the star, like faith, the star is aligning for you, your hopes, dreams, you're good. Okay, so this is saying this eclipse, something definitely is going to happen this week. All right, now for some Tauruses, it could be pretty minor. For some Tauruses, it could be pretty major. All right, it's it all comes down to your birth chart, right? But here's another thing. You can see here. I'm going to show you something here. You see the odds. All right, you see the people falling out of the tower, first of all. Okay, they have no idea where they're going. They have no idea what happened. But we know they're going to land on Earth. They're an Earth sign, so there you go. But you see the 12 yods here, okay? That represents each constellation, all right? So, again, astrology is a big part of this. Now, you see the 10 yods over there, all right? The 10 spheres and the tree of life. Now, add them together, 22. There are 22 paths in the tree of life. There are 22 major arcanas. I'm sorry, I don't know. Everything should be shut down. I don't know if you can hear that beep, but let me turn that off. Sorry about that. So, this is fated for you. This is something that is actually, it's almost like burn it down, build it up. The energy. This is really good. Last thing I'm going to point out, 2 more things I'm going to point out actually. You see that flash of lightning? Now, in the tree of life, there's the flashing sword, okay, that goes through it, all right? Or the flashing light, however you want to call it, all right? Hope. That's hope, all right? Every card has hope in it. It's light. Secondly, the tower is still standing, all right? So, Taurus, you're good. You're absolutely good, and I'm actually glad that you got the tower, all right? You're going to want it. You're going to actually want it. This is amazing. It's coming with the Empress. You're fine. You're protected. Look at where you're coming out of and moving into. So this is actually really, really, really good for you. And it's in your external factors area. And then just to clarify it for you, you're good. You're good. You got the 9 of Swords and the Hierophant. So, look at this. I'm going to bring it up with the Empress here, okay? Now, Empress, remember, ruled by Venus, your ruling planet. You got the Tower. Something is going to happen that you, I would say unexpected, but now you know because I'm telling you. But it is going to be pretty transformative, all right? This eclipse is very transformative. Now, remember, use it as cathartic. It's going to be this cathartic moment. Now you got the 9 of Swords, okay, coming after the Tower. So it looks like some of y'all may be like, oh my gosh, what just happened? What just happened? This is going to keep me up at night. But no, remember, it's actually good for you. And if you do feel that way, look at this card. You can see he's not in a good place. He's just, hands over the face. You have to ask yourself, are you mourning? Are you grieving? Did someone do something bad to you? Did something bad happen to you? Did you do something bad to someone? Did you have a terrible fight? Was that the Tower moment? But take a look at the comforter, all right? All the beautiful roses. You can see also the wonderful astrological symbols in the comforter. There's so much comfort in that comforter. Everyone has free will. You can choose to stay in the bed, have comfort, just feeling bad for yourself. Get out of bed, face tomorrow, and accept this abundance that's coming into your life. Remember, now lastly, you got the Hierophant. So you see what's happening here. All in your future. The Hierophant is your card. The Hierophant is ruled by Taurus, okay? And so this is absolutely bonkers for me that you're getting this reading, that this spread. This is really great because this is saying that there is going to be this structure, all right? So after this Tower moment, and then you have this moment of like, structure, okay? This, he's all about structure, traditions. The Hierophant is the Greek priest, right? He is, like, when you think about the 14th century, okay, you even break it down, the word hero comes from heros. It's holy, it's sacred. Font, feinen, all right? So that is like to display, to reveal, right? And so this is someone who has that deep sacred knowledge. He's a connector between, boom, what's up there in our physical reality, okay? He's wearing a triple crown. Come on. This is someone who is a leader, someone who's a very spiritual leader at that, all right? First major arcana where other people appear. When you have that deep sacred knowledge, you pass it along to others. So you're going to be good because it looks like there's someone coming through that is going to fill you with all that wisdom, everything that you need to know, everything that you need to hear, all the sweet, all those sweet things that you've been missing, okay, that you feel like you've been missing. This is absolutely amazing. Again, let me remind you, this is your card. The Hierophant is ruled by Taurus, so it's almost like you're being in your element, okay? Some of y'all actually, when you think about what's happening astrologically, Saturn moving into Pisces last month, that's huge, okay? And so that is Saturn's at play every month. Even this week there's a lot of Saturn transits, and I always say I do leave all the key astrological dates in the description box. This is very like institution, organizations, and some of y'all may be joining some organizations, institutions, or even groups. Like think about it. There may be something that where it might be really fun for you. It might be really good for you. There may be like down the street, like a book club or like a racquetball club or whatnot. But because Saturn moving into Pisces is your 11th house, okay, and that is your social network, and it's like organizations and groups and whatnot, and you are going to be you will be doing it anyway. I'm not going to lie, but it's going to be great for you. So think about that. Remember, it's really like having a support system is really good for you right now. You did get the Three of Wands, which is amazing. I call it the green light card. This is just saying that you are ready. That is all it's saying. You're ready for change. You're ready to go out there. You're ready to import, export, meet people, explore, go do things, go after your passions, go after your goals, really take charge now. And lastly, you got the High Priestess in your final outcome. Not only did you get the Hierophant, you got the High Priestess. He is the male equivalent of the High Priestess. This is absolutely amazing. You're protected. You're good. The High Priestess, she is the most like spiritual, the most like mystical, but she really is the most intuitive. Like she's so psychic, right? And so you can see there's like a lot of duality here, okay? Now it's really, at this point, with her coming up in your final outcome, all she's saying is go within, all right? Go within. You're going to find all the answers you need inside, and you actually have someone helping you, whether it is someone in your physical reality or you just having that spiritual download or intuitive download, like, or your spirit guides, right? You got the pair here. This is absolutely amazing. You're moving into a really good, you're moving into a really good place. You're moving into a really good place. I love this for you. I absolutely love this for you. One other thing, the High Priestess is really, really, honestly, just go within. This is a week to really, really go within. And also just, be social too. I want you to, especially with the Empress in your future. I mean, you have a lot to look forward to. Yes, you did get the Tower, but the energy I'm getting through is that it's something that you want, because it's like things have just been, for a lot of Tauruses, you may have not been going your way. There could have been some things, again, those eclipses that have been in your sign last year, and then also, all that 12th house activity, there could have just been some right? But it's almost like embrace it, and then some of y'all may feel as some people do with the Tower, feel like, okay, what just happened? But then you realize, hey, that was the best thing for me. That was actually the best thing for me. So, Taurus, I'm very excited for you. Let's do it. Let's pull one more clarifier. There you go. You're good. You're good. You're good. Okay? And your final outcome after the High Priestess, when you go within, when you find all that, like, when you finally, like, have that, like, I know what I want, I know what I need to do, I feel at peace with what's happened. Mind, body, soul, physical, mental, spiritual, emotional, all of that. Boom. You got the Four of Wands. Okay? Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Because remember, this is the last week Jupiter is in Aries. This card is ruled by Aries. This is a milestone, okay? This is joy. This is celebration. This is you reaching a milestone. This is, and when I say milestone, think about like getting married, getting proposed to, getting a new job, getting a new car, getting a new, do you have like newness, right? Something new that you're going to be celebrating. Look how happy they are. Look how happy that couple is, all right? Remember, you did get the two of cups here. But this is, what resonates with you, all right? So where are you directing that energy? Is it love? Is it money? Is it career? Is like, when I say you're fine, you're fine. You are going to have a Tower moment. It's going to be the best thing for you. You may not feel it at the time. What did I say? It's going to be one of those moments where like a few days later or even a week later where you're like, that was the best thing for me. And again, a message that came through earlier is like some Tauruses want it. You want it now. You want it to like that burn it down, build it up energy. But even still, you're moving in a great place. Taurus, you're amazing. You're amazing. You're amazing. And don't worry. You're good. You're good. You're absolutely good. There you go. All right. And then just remember next week, Jupiter moves into your sign. You're golden. You're golden. And, there you go. You have the Empress in your future. So you are golden. And you have the Four of Wands in your final outcome with the High Priestess. I mean, this is very powerful. You got the Bear, you got the Hierophant, and the High Priestess. You got your own card. I love this for you. Taurus, thanks so much for tuning in. I will see you next week when Jupiter moves into your sign. Very excited for that. All right. Bye-bye.